Ultimate Talkie-Edition 1.1 Deutsch. Monkey Island 2 normal. Ich will alles, all die Rätsel, all die Arbeit. Monkey Island 2 leicht. Ich habe noch nie ein Adventure-Spiel gespielt. Hab ein bisschen Angst.
Well, well, well. Guybrush Threepwood. You do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
LucasArts Entertainment Company. LeChuck's Revenge, Monkey Island.
Hey! You guys get out of here.
Erfunden und erdacht von Ron Gilbert.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No. Bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big Whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. But could only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Teil 1, das LARGO-Embargo. Und damit willkommen zu Monkey Island 2 LeChuck'S Revenge. In der Ultimate Talkie-Version, Classic Talkie-Version, die gepatchte. So wie Teil 1 habe ich das in Teil 2 genauso gemacht. Und ja, wo sind wir jetzt da? Woher haben wir eigentlich die ganzen Reichtümer? Ist doch nichts weiter passiert, oder? Reichtümer,
This
Reichtümer.
may be a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to how rich I'll be when I find Big Whoop.
Ah, dann nimmt das alles als Reichtümer, das hier einfach so. Kann ich davon was benutzen?
I intend to.
Das habe ich ja vor.
I think I'm pretty well prepared financially for now.
Kann ich niemandem geben. Na gut. Zeichenstil ist ganz anders, ne, als in dem anderen. Ich kenne den zweiten Teil natürlich auch nicht. Wäre ja auch komisch, wenn ich den ersten nicht kennen würde, aber den zweiten kennen würde, oder? Naja.
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Okay. Ist das eine Art Schmiergeld-Situation? Sicher, nimm mein Geld, will kein Ärger. Wer soll mich dazu bringen, Kurzer? Zweifel nix, ich bin ein Pirat.
Is this some sort of bribe situation?
No, more like extortion. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Wer hält dann Recht und Ordnung aufrecht? Wer ist dann die Donuts und belästigt Durchreisende? Bitte, nicht in meinen neuen Mantel. Okay, lass mich runter und ich tu dir nichts. Nicht weh.
Okay, put me down now and I won't have to hurt you.
That's a good one. Maybe I won't kill you right now. Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide. From LARGO LAGRANDE.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Okay, und jetzt haben wir nichts mehr. Alles klar. Ich muss ganz kurz mal was gucken. Über ScummVM nutzen wir das natürlich mal wieder. Mal die Sprache ein bisschen lauter. Ich mache einfach mal so. Und hier auch nochmal. Was speichern. Und der Anfang von allem. Egal. Keine Ahnung. Einfach wieder pleite. Wow. Hat er uns also ausgeraubt. Schild. Steht denn da?
The Bloody Lip Bar and Grill.
Ah, okay. Erstmal gehen wir da rein. Gucken, was da ist. Werkbank. Hammer, Nägel. Kalender.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me.
Nice sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it.
It says Woody.
That's me.
Pounds and pounds of nails.
I need all of them.
Okay. Zimmermann.
Yeah?
Was ist das Problem mit diesem Largo? Nette Schürze, sind Sie ein Koch? Wie viel Holz hackt Holzhacker Hack, wenn Holzhacker Hack Holz hackt? Ich sehe mich nur mal um. Danke.
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him. But I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No. Like a voodoo doll of LARGO LAGRANDE.
Oh,
Okay.
nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith. Which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
Ein von uns seltsame Kleidung zu tragen. Ja. Er hat ja keinen Grund dafür, macht das einfach.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
Was? Was, wenn Holzhacker Hick harder Holzhacker Hack beim Holzhacken zu helfen? Der Holzhacker Hack Holzhacker Heck hänselte. Wie viel Holz hackt Holzhacker Hack ohne Hick?
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
Ist das doof? Holzhacker Hacks gehackter Hektar Holz halbiert sich. Natürlich, wenn Holzhacker Hack nicht hilft. Nur weil Holzhacker Hick hänselte.
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Er hat keinen Bock mehr. Und Stuhl.
Comfortable looking chair.
It's not for sale.
Naja, mehr haben wir schon mal nicht. Also noch nicht. Warte mal.
Get your hands away from there. I need all of them. What do you think you're doing? It's not a toy. What do you think you're doing? No one touches her but me. Get away from there. Everything's laid out just how I need it.
Wir müssen ihn bestimmt irgendwie ablenken.
Get your hands away from there. It's not for sale.
Das könnte hier klappen. Holzbein.
Nice craftsmanship.
I made it myself. What do you think you're doing?
Wir denken uns gar nichts, aber wir versuchen mal alles mitzunehmen. Das ist alles. Türchen.
Hello.
Ist das ein Kartenzeichner? Sieht so aus, ne?
Nice map.
Drew it myself.
Nice map.
Thanks.
Nice map.
Thanks.
Nice map.
Thanks.
Legt er da immer was weg?
Nice monocle.
Thanks. I can't see a thing without it.
Naja. Gib's mir mal.
Hey, where's my monocle? I can't see a thing without my monocle.
Mal.
Where is that? Oh, there it is. Thanks.
Wir sprechen erstmal mit Ihnen, ne?
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Dann können wir ja beklauen. Hi, ich bin Guybrush Threepwood, Bezwinger LeChuck'S. Hi, ich bin Guybrush Threepwood. Guybrush, wer bist du? Entschuldigung, weißt du was über Big Whoops? Schön hier. Na dann bis bald.
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Aha.
Interessiert ihn nicht. Aha. Mir egal. Aber nicht.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
Ich habe ein paar Fragen über SCABB Island. Weißt du irgendwas über Big Whoop? Was genau machst du hier eigentlich? Wie läuft das Geschäft?
I have some questions about SCABB Island.
Why? Thinking about moving here?
Eigentlich will ich so schnell wie möglich hier weg. Wie läuft das Geschäft? Wo ist das Gouverneurshaus? Vielleicht sollte ich besser nicht zu viel fragen.
Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible.
Good luck. With the sailing embargo LARGO's imposed on SCABB, it's hard to get anywhere. Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
Die haben alle Probleme mit LARGO, ne? Weißt du irgendwas über diesen LARGO?
You know anything about this LARGO guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from SCABB because LARGO makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on SCABB. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully LARGO.
Suche nach einem Zimmer. Halbpension.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think LARGO's booked the whole thing.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Anytime.
Junge. Weißt du irgendwas über Big Whoop?
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
Niemand schickt mich. Ich bin freischaffend. Guck mal vom Finanzamt Ihre Akten bitte. Nicht schießen, ich frage ja nur.
I was sent by the IRS. Let me see your files.
The who? You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Okay.
Can I see your files?
Actually, there's not anything in them. I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
Ich suche danach und das war's auch schon. Ich weiß von seinem unvorstellbaren Reichtum. Ich weiß, dass sein Standort unbekannt ist. Eigentlich weiß ich nicht allzu viel.
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
Okay, dann erzähl mir alles darüber.
No, tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Inky Island? Okay. Warum glaubst du das nicht? Was weiter? Beende diese Geschichte.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island, and split it up among the 4 of them. And they all went their separate ways.
Wow, tolle Geschichte. Wo sind sie jetzt? Du glaubst diese Geschichte doch nicht etwa, oder? Die Geschichte ist klasse. Na dann bis bald.
Wow. That's some story.
Of course, it could just be an old legend. But if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Was genau machst du hier eigentlich?
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh.
Was für Karten machst du denn? Du machst nur Karten? Ah, nur Mem benutzen Karten. Karten? Aha, interessant. Naja, bis bald.
What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
Nicht für mich. Ich reise nicht. Eigentlich halte ich lieber an und frage nach dem Weg. Sicher sind Sie das? Na dann bis bald. Ja.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Sorry, cartographer joke.
Weißt du, ich könnte tagelang über Karten plaudern. Ist Längengrad seitwärts oder ist das Breitengrade?
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
Da war doch die Antwort drin, oder Horizont. Weißt du, ich könnte tagelang über Karten plaudern.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
Du machst also nur Karten?
Is that all you do? Make maps?
Well, I do some restoration work too. I paste them together, recopy them, paint little cupids in the corners. You know, artsy-fartsy stuff. Maps are very, very important.
Okay. Nicht für mich, ich reise nicht.
Not to me. I don't travel.
That's even better. With good maps, you can see the whole world without leaving your living room.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
No, no, be my guest.
Okay.
Hi, Wally.
Oh, hello, Mr. Brush.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
No, no, be my guest.
Okay, also nichts mehr. Dann klauen wir ihn das mal, ne? Junge. Millimeter davon entfernt gewesen. Ah,
It's too small.
das ist so klein.
Gang, I've lost my monocle again.
Wir brauchen das wahrscheinlich für irgendwas, also nehmen wir es mal mit.
I swear I put it right here.
Nee, hast du nicht.
It's too small.
I hope I didn't lose it.
It's too small.
Tschüss. Sitzt da jemand drauf? Sieht so aus, ne? Hey.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Wie läuft das Geschäft? An den Grog bitte. Wollen Sie mal meinen Narben sehen? Schön hier. Na dann bis bald.
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is. Make anything you could name. But I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LaGrande. You there! Uh-oh. Give me my usual. And put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose. That's all I have. Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Naja, hast du ja auch gemacht, ne?
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it. But it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Junge, das Geräusch geht auch die ganze Zeit weiter, ne? Muss man einen Ausweis in der anderen Hose haben? Wer ist diese Kate, von der Sie gerade sprechen?
I must have left my ID in my other pants.
You'll have to do better than that. No ID, no service.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Who is this Kate person?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out. Does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
Ist da gerade ein Fisch vorbeigeschwommen? Okay. Das Schiff ist unter Wasser. Was? Also das hier ist komplett unter Wasser bis hier. Naja.
Wanna see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
Okay.
I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced. I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced. It reads JoJo. Appearing nightly. No cover charge. Better leave it there. Don't want to hurt business.
Okay.
Hey, hired help only.
Oh Mann, ist ja gut.
Nice. I can't pick that up.
Okay. Dann gehen wir hier mal wieder raus. Hier haben wir ja nichts. Hier haben wir ja nichts. Bis jetzt haben wir nur Monokel geklaut. Na, sag ich doch da irgendwelche. Geht zu Männer ohne Moral, Piraten.
Nice. It won't fit in my pocket.
Warum nicht?
It won't fit in my pocket.
Können wir da irgendwas reinpacken?
It's just a bucket.
leave that alone.
Entschuldigung, ist das dein Eimer?
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Okay. Entschuldigung, juhu. Aufwachen.
What is it?
Hi.
Hi.
Do we know you?
Ich bin Guybrush Threepwood, ein mächtiger Pirat. Ich bin Guybrush, der die Welt von LeChuck befreit hat. Ich bin Guybrush, ihr habt mir ein Blatt mit Tanzschritten angedreht und behauptet, es sei eine Schatzkarte. Ich bin Guybrush und wollte gerade gehen.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
How nice for you.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
Was macht die Jungs denn da oben? Was ist mit deinen Beinen passiert? Ist das eure Ratte? Wir sehen uns später.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Warum macht ihr das jetzt nicht mehr?
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
Tatsächlich? Was habt ihr mit dem Geld gemacht?
Yeah?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Big Whoop? Danach suche ich auch gerade. Big Whoop, habt ihr etwas gefunden?
Big whoop? I'm looking for that too.
Well, I hope your luck is better than ours.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
Wann kommen wir zur Performance-Teil?
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
Dass ihr ein Haufen armer Irre seid? Dass ihr Passanten mit langen Geschichten zum Tode langweilen sollt? Was war es? Was hat er gesagt? Redet schon.
What? What is it? What did he say? Tell me already.
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the Woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Sicher, gib mir das Geld für die Politur. Eigentlich bin ich ganz beschäftigt.
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Was macht die Jungs denn da oben?
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
Wieso performt ihr da oben auf der Kante?
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation. So to speak.
Right.
Ah, ich verstehe. Ich glaube, ihr überseht den Symbolismus, den ihr durch die Nähe zur Erde herstellen könntet. Klingt für mich wie ziemlich angestaubtes Seemannsgarn.
Yeah, sounds like a crock of monkey snot to me.
All right, you got us. We're really up here because, well,
We're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Pädophie, Bodenphobie, Landrattenphobie, totale Dummheit.
Stupidity?
it's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Angst, dass das Spiel einen noch tieferen Niveau erreicht? Angst, dass ihr den tiefen Sinn des Ganzen nicht versteht? Angst eher wie Arbeitsangst?
Fear of killer whales?
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
Ist das eure Ratte?
Is that your rat?
Yes. We call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
Wir sehen uns später.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Ein Goldstück haben wir jetzt. Damit sollen wir dann zum Zimmermann und Politoren. Aber ich würde sagen, bevor wir das machen, werde ich erstmal fein machen, Freunde. Und dann sehen wir uns das nächste Mal wieder bei Monkey Island 2. LeChuck'S Rewanche. Bis dann. Ciao, ciao.